Here we go. Let me lift you up. We'll go right to the top. Let the sun come up. Together we can fly. All our hearts collide. Stay here by my side. I say we jump, we fly, we reach out to the sky. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. And we go on and on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. And we go on and on and on and on. We're gonna fly high, be alive. Yeah, we're gonna fly high, be alive. We're gonna fly high, be alive.
Welcome to the premiere telecast of Be Alive. You'll be seeing us here for the next 13 weeks. We're gonna kick off with a great show, and here's Susan to tell you more about it.
Well, Anna, the message I want to give everybody is the message of hope by bringing to light stories about regular people like you and me who have experienced illnesses, and yet, through all that they've been through, are here to share with us their victory over sickness.
What we want to show you is getting healthy is possible, and people can do things to improve health through prevention and natural ways.
Watch the story of Pastor Moses Agawa as he recounts his struggle with papillary thyroid cancer.
About a year and a half ago, I found out that I had papillary thyroid cancer. When I found out I was sick, I said, oh no, not again. Because 10 years ago, I already had papillary thyroid cancer on my left, on the left side of my neck. And they removed my thyroid and all my parathyroid. But we tried to save the ones on my right. This time, I said, I cannot go through another surgery. In fact, this time I thought it was rather growing more aggressively than the one on my left. Well, it was really a foreboding feeling. But then I said, Lord, I cannot go through surgery. You need to heal me. Once and for all, I want to see your miracle. My surgeons were encouraging me to go through surgery. And when it has grown so big, one of my doctors said, and she cried in front of me saying, Dad, you know, I'm a pastor, and she'd call me Dad. She said, Dad, you really need to undergo radioactive iodine treatment, and that is a chemotherapy. But that will really burn up all of my thyroids and parathyroids, and I would be dependent on probably the likes of thyroxine for the rest of my life. And I didn't want that to happen, because that would mean that my mental faculties would slow down a bit. When fine needle aspiration was done on me, it was indeed papillary thyroid cancer. This was like doomsday scenario for them, because this time around, I felt that it was rather more aggressive this time. My wife was really devastated. And my children, they were so concerned. My daughter decided that she'd work in Hong Kong in order that he can help support my medication and all that. Dying was a big possibility. But I knew that I'm a man of destiny, and the Lord is not finished with me yet. Well, after about a year of trying to find a natural remedy for my cancer, and we've tried everything, but none of them worked. Well, one day my wife got a call from my sister-in-law, And she said that she might have found something that might help me. We were kind of ambivalent because we've tried everything. But nevertheless, we went and took a look at this particular product, and we found out it's Laminine. And then during the presentation, I just thought, my goodness, this is too good to be true, because it seems to address every sort of ailment. And I have a lot. I have a lot of ailments like arrhythmia, ischemia, I had enlargement of the heart, atherosclerosis, I've got chronic arthritis, asthma, allergic rhinitis, vertigo, frozen shoulders, nightly leg cramps, failing memory, and frequent urination between my sleep. Well, these are independent illnesses apart from the cancer, because as a young man, I was addicted to work, and losing sleep was like, my badge of honor, not knowing that later on in life, this would really take its toll on my health. Well, I knew that God will heal me of my cancer and all my ailments. I just didn't know when. But when this was introduced to me, it was just so dramatic. It was just so dramatic. In fact, all my other ailments, all my other physical challenges, in 1 week, I was asymptomatic. I didn't have all the symptoms that I was sick. And to top it all, after 5 months, my cancer is still there. But it has shrunk dramatically. I just praise God, because I do believe all healing comes from the Lord. But He is using this to heal me.
Pastor Moses Agawa and his wife Marcia. We'll be right back.
Be alive! Be alive! Be alive! Be alive! Be alive! Be alive!
Be alive!
Be alive!
Be alive!
Be alive! Be alive! Be alive! Be alive! Be alive! Be alive!
Introducing Laminine, the miracle of life in a capsule. The secret to perfect health.
Welcome to Be Alive, Pastor Moses and his wife Marcia. I was really touched by your story, really.
So it's all answered prayers, Pastor Moses. Can you share with us and the audience all your experiences and what you have gone through?
We tried everything, and for about a year, we have been trying all sorts of supposedly breakthrough medication, but none of them worked. In fact, one supposedly breakthrough medication I took just started to melt some portions of my teeth.
Wow, yeah.
So that's what we did. Because if I take any of these conventional medication, I will be living with probably the likes of thyroxine for the rest of my life. And from all the people that I have interviewed about those who have taken thyroxine, they said it really slows down the mental processes. And I won't be able to live with that.
Marcia is here. She's the wife of Pastor Moses. And I really want to know, from the the family point of view, how this has affected you as the wife, a husband being sick. That's really must be really painful.
Yes, it's beyond words. I would always go through a gamut of emotions: fear, anxiety, worry, and of course, turning to God because you just feel so hopeless and so helpless. And sickness is a great catalyst because your life is changed overnight. The first time was in 1994. And he was drinking from a bottle of Coke, and then I found two lumps on his throat. I mean, one of course was his Adam's apple, and there was an angry lump beside it. And I said, why does he have two Adam's apples? And so that was the start of our nightmare. And it's especially hard for a husband and wife who are close to each other. It's the wife who worries, it's the wife who cries out, and it's the wife who spends, all the time on her knees and begging the Lord for healing.
What about your children?
The first time that we discovered Moses' cancer was, of course, at the time when they were still small. And at that time I felt rather alone because I couldn't talk to my children yet, and they wouldn't understand the ordeal that we're going through, and they'll be too young to take such a burden.
So it was your idea to opt for alternative medicine, Pastor Moses?
Yes. Well, I have seen so many miracles already. And I said, Lord, ako naman this time. So I said, so Lord, I'm going to choose the natural path and we'll try everything. And at one time, really, probably about 2.5 months before I started taking Laminine, I was being prayed for in church. And the Lord clearly impressed in my heart that, son, I'm going to heal you. Number one, by the prayer of the saints. Number two, by the diet that you are taking. And number three, by something that I will make you discover along the way.
Wow.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Now, that's amazing. I mean, you are really blessed. And I always believe if anything does not kill you, it can only make you stronger.
Yes.
Right? So probably God wants you to be very strong, So now you're asymptomatic.
Yes, that's it. That's
so
it right now. Yes.
tell us, share with us and the audience, the miracle.
You see, I was like an 80-year-old man living in a 54-year-old body. I had drugs, I had all sorts of even natural supplementation. But when I started taking Laminine, and for just 1 week, I mean, I was just so astounded because all of my ailments were asymptomatic. I mean, all of the symptoms were gone.
In 1 week?
In 1 week. Not only that, I had more energy. So it was like, I'm now like 15 years younger than 54 years old.
Wow.
This Laminine, you take this every day, Pastor?
Yes, I do.
For how long now have you been taking it?
Well, I've been taking it for about 6 months already. And
But your wife told me that after 1 week you generated results already?
oh yes.
I'm sure I can just imagine you're sharing it with as many people as you have that you know. And are they also producing the same results to anybody that you have shared it with?
Oh yes, yes. We have been getting a lot of these reports from them. And I'm just so happy that it just didn't work for me, but it's working for everyone whom I have been endorsing it to.
I think it's a gift from God, really.
It is, it is.
Well,
Praise
We have to thank Marsha also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pastor Moses, and of course the pillar and the strength of the family.
Yes, thank you.
Very, very proud of you.
Now, in the meantime, we are talking about papillary cancer, and we have with us Dr. Roger Salindong, and he's going to talk to us more about this when we get back.
We're gonna fly high, be alive. We're gonna fly high, be alive.
Your race against time begins now. Introducing Laminine, the miracle of life in a capsule. The secret to perfect health.
We're gonna fly high, be alive.
Welcome back. Now we are here with our guest, a special guest, integrative medicine specialist for the last 10 years, Dr. Roger Salindong.
Hi.
Hello, Doctor.
Who asks first? Well, I wanted to know.
Well, doctor.
I wanted to know what this cancer was all about. What kind of a cancer?
Okay, papillary thyroid cancer is just one of the different slow-growing cancer, no? And then what happened to pastors just like that. Kanina, I like to comment lang on what pastor said na akala niya hindi na babalik. No? In the first place, pastor was never cancer-free. There's no such term as cancer-free.
It's remission, right?
It's a remission lang, and all the cancers that are still there inside this body. Cancer kasi is a very opportunistic disease. No? When the body is weak, when the immune system is low, no, again, it will come out. So this is now what happened to Pastor, probably with all the stress, with all the raw food that she's doing, with all the abuse that the body has taken, no? So that the cancer just parang nagising lang ulit.
Nagising ulit. Doctor, so does this mean that everybody who has cancer will get it again? Is that what you're saying? Mauulit at mauulit din yung cancer ng isang tao, maski na nawala na?
Once you have cancer, you're going to have cancer for life.
So what's the difference between cancer patients who claim they are cancer survivor and those that says they are on remission?
When you say cancer survivor, there's a cut-off period of 5 years.
Okay.
So when nalampasan mo yung 5 years na yan, that means you're a cancer survivor. But if you die 3 months later, so you're a cancer survivor and you're dead at the same time.
But it's treatable, isn't it, doctor?
Cancer is not treatable. No.
It's a virus.
But you can live with cancer for the rest of your life and die of something else.
Okay.
But you still have the cancer.
Sabi nga nila, Susan, di ba, Maggie, yung cancer daw, maski na in remission ka na, may natitira daw isang cell dyan na anytime sasabog ulit at magiging full-blown na naman, no?
Of course, we all believe that we have to do the proper lifestyle. You know, especially in the world where we live, where most of the radicals are self-inflicted. And then the other free radicals are not even caused by us, but by the environment. So as an integrative medicine specialist, doctor, let's put the cancer patients on the side. You know, we've heard about Pastor Moses. We'll put him on the side and let's go back to normal people. Diba? So yung preventive measures
I think what Susan is saying here is that the only time you know that you have cancer is if you're already symptomatic. But Dr. Susan, I think what we should ask Dr. Salindong right now, because this is so interesting what
Pastor Moses
was saying. And that all his ailments like arrhythmia, ischemia, and all these things disappeared. And then he was taking this, he took an alternative course. Can you tell us about this particularly he was talking about this supplement, which they call Laminine.
Let's put things in a proper perspective. No? The body was so perfectly designed by the Creator para for us to live a long life. The body, for us to be healthy, may tinatawag kami in medicine na homeostasis. No, it's basically a balance of all the different organs of the body. Your muscular system, your cardiovascular system should be in synchronized or in complement with each other for us to be healthy. So there's about 10 organ systems in the body, and all of these organ systems should be in complement with each other. Now, with Laminine, it basically restores the homeostasis of the body. It restores balance in the chemical neurotransmitter in the brain. It sets the tones for the body in the immune system. So that's basically what it do.
I think it regenerates and the cells, right?
Yes, Laminine. If you look at the science behind Laminine, what it basically does, it helps the body repair.
Repair the cells.
Repair the cell, restore balance, help rejuvenate.
That's why we look younger.
Laminine does not heal. Laminine just restores the balance that the body requires for it to restore the healing capacity of the body.
Homeostasis.
Wow. Okay, fantastic.
Well, thank you, Doctor. So well, I'd just like to thank you so much, for sharing with us your...
Thank you. Susan! Okay, wait a minute. We have to have Dr. Salindong again next week, yes?
Yes.
We gotta have you again. It's just so amazing. We can't possibly cover what Laminine and what this product does for us in just 5-10 minutes, right? So we're gonna have Dr. Salindong back, right?
And lastly, of course, I'd like to inform everybody that our television program is not here to sell a product or to offer medical advice, but to show that there are natural ways to address our ailments. And together we can touch the spirit of every televiewers watching be alive through our topics discussed here today.
And if you have suggestions related to today's topic, you may reach us with the numbers flashed below.
Okay. And certain people are called for purpose. And allow us to introduce to you the woman whose destiny is to take care of everyone watching Be Alive. The inspiration and the mother behind Forever Rich Philippines Incorporated. Can you guess who she is? Can you guess?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes. Fellow viewers, friends, Miss Susan Barlin. Watch this.
Susan Barlin is a Renaissance woman and is recognized for her vision, experience, knowledge, exposure, passion in conceptualizing and marketing lifestyle destinations. She's currently the CEO of Barlin International Group and the CEO for Forever Rich Philippines Incorporated.
Susan Barlin is a motivator, a catalyst, a visionary, carved in stone, undefinable, mystic, contradictory, so extreme. My life is very colorful. If I were a knife, I'd be a very sharp knife because I went through a lot of sharp edges.
At an early age, Susan wanted to make things happen. She grew up in La Union and at age 9 began selling cooked bananas on the street there to buy everyday goods that her family couldn't afford.
I started from the north. I was born in Baguio and born in a big family, mine, yours, and our setup. My parents taught me great values. We were deprived, but we don't feel we were deprived. We did not have much. I was raised in a family where having egg in the morning is such a dream, where we have to share one blanket with 4 of my siblings. But mind you, we were happy, and we were raised in a family where if you want something, you have to go and get it. So I was raised from the very beginning wherein I make things happen. I can't wait for things to happen. I can't watch things happen. I have to be creative.
From her humble beginnings, Susan became a multi-awarded entrepreneur.
I know how to sleep under the sky without a roof. I know how to live 3 days without food. I know how somebody who has a dream but don't know where to start. That's what I want to give to them, what nobody has given me. I want to make sure that my advocacy and my vision and my dream will come true. And we can write a book of so many happy stories because of Laminine and Forever Rich and Life Farm. I live to take care of my siblings and my family. I live to take care of my community. Now it's time for me to take care of the Filipinos. If I'm passionate about something and if I believe in something, there's nothing that will stop me. My message is be alive. Nothing should stop you to be alive. Because life is so precious. Life is not just here with us, for us, but life is worth, sharing with others.
Be alive.
Your race against time begins now. Introducing Laminine, the miracle of life in a capsule. The secret to perfect health.
We're gonna fly high, be alive. We're gonna fly high, be alive. We're gonna fly high, be alive.
Be Alive would like to thank the following: